Now I request second finalist of this competition, CA Rahul GABHAWALA, to kindly come forward for the presentation. Till the time it is getting ready, I request everyone to vote through Google form. It will help us to assess the most innovative AI tool through this year voting. So I request everyone, please do vote through Google form. And before submitting, you have to vote for all the finalists. So then only can that Google form will be submitted. So hand over to Rahul GABHAWALA.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, CA Rahul GABHAWALA from Varanasi, and it's my honor to be one of the finalists for ICAI Hackathon Season 3. Today, my use case will be automation of financial statements based on the new guidance note given for non-corporate entities. I know it's a very simple use case. I really want to thank ICAI and its AI committee for giving me this opportunity to be able to speak before you, the esteemed audience. And I also want to, on a lighter note, I also want to thank the income tax department, because had they not extended the due dates, it was not possible for me to complete this project so smoothly. So So here, for the automation of financial statements, I'm using 4 tools. First is Tally ODBC. Tally ODBC is used to download the Tally data directly into my utility. Second tool I'm going to use is Gemini API. For Gemini API is going to send those ledgers and ask what is the classification as per the guidance note for preparation of financial statements for a non-corporate entity. Third, I'm going to use Microsoft Excel VBA for 2 purposes. Firstly, it is going to run the entire data and to find out and do some basic audit checks. And second, it is going to prepare the financial statements. And fourth, I'm going to use Selenium wrapper to send the data on the UDIN website to generate the UDIN. So let's start. I'm going to take a tally which has 2,245 entries for the entire financial year. So we can take it as a normal average tally data. What we will do is, we will start this software. Everything is Excel based. Please keep in mind, every office has Excel. It is not normal to have a Python, but it will have an Excel file if it is a CA office. So everything is built on an Excel file. You will select the code. You will select the version that what you want to create. And now our task is to firstly sync the tally data. When you will click on sync tally data, it will do 2 things. Firstly, it is going to download the trial balance of that financial year. And secondly, it is going to download every single entry in that tally data. So 2,245 entries is downloading from Tally into this software. Please keep in mind, I'm not using any TDLs. So if it is a normal Tally software that you install on your system, and you can start doing this on your own. There's no requirement of using any TDLs. Once it is done, we will click on sync previous year Tally data, because now the comparison, we have to give a comparison to it also. Let it do it. Okay, it's done. Then we will go to the previous year data, give dates, and we'll again sync previous year tally data. So it's done. We will ask Tally to this software to perform a basic audit checks. In this 6 seconds, it has gone through the entire tally data and given the few small things. It has a dates on which cash is negative. These are those bank transactions which has a closing balance, but there is no entry in that ledger. These are those unsecured loans which violate section 269 SS&T. These are those transactions which violate section 40A3 and 269 ST. If there is any suspense ledger, it has a balance or not. Investment with no entry, sale of fixed asset. How much you have purchased from a party and if 194Q is applicable or not. Ledgers on which TDS might be applicable, and if there's a TDS, if the TDS entry is passed in the tally system, what is the amount of that TDS? Then we will, suppose it is done, it is okay, everything. Now we want to prepare a financial statement. We will just import the ledgers, the trial balance that we have downloaded. It will take that trial balance and paste in the Excel file. We have to see that here now the difference is 0. For the current year it is done. Then we will press previous year. It will take that trial balance and download and paste here, and now the difference is 0. Now we know the trial balance is matching. Now we are going to use Gemini API integration. What it will do is, it will take the ledger name, it will take the classification given in the tally, and it will take whether the amount is debit or credit. It will not state the amount that it is 60,000, 6 crore, 60,000 crore, it won't state. It will state whether the balance is debit or credit. Then it will ask in a prompt that what is its classification. This will take on average 2 minutes. So in that 2 minutes, the computer resources has to be used, but your human resource, your staff, yourself is free to do another thing. I think airplane mode got enabled, so that's why it's not talking. It has done the first classification, but now it has to do second classification. Suppose it's a other expense, so whether that other expense will be a communication expense, whether it is a salary expense, it will automatically classify what is going to be the second classification. And this entire process takes just 2 minutes. Suppose, take an example, you have a balance sheet which has 10,000 lines. For making a balance sheet for that, then also it will take just 2 or 3 minutes. Just think of the possibility, the amount of time that could have taken your staff to create that balance sheet in a new format, and now how easily and how efficiently you can create it. So now it's all done. One has to check whether it has made some mistakes or not, because as it is an artificial intelligence, it is going to make some mistakes. Yes, it has done some mistake. Because if it is a closing stock and in a current asset, it is going to be in an inventory. So once the classification is done, what we can do is we can say find the profit. We can do this and match with our tally whether the profit coming is correct or not. It's matching. So now it's done. We can save it. Now the next step is doing fixed assets. We will ask it to import fixed asset entries. What it will do is it will go to all the 2,245 entries and check whether there is an addition, where there is a deletion. If there is an addition, whether it is more than 180 days or if it is less than 180 days. It is done. You can give the depreciation rate 15, 10. and you can calculate the depreciation. Here what you can see is, here there's a difference between depreciation which is done in the books and that you have calculated. So you can say that there is a mistake in a depreciation when the books were being prepared. You can save it. Now coming to the other details part. What you can say, who is the signatory? We can write the name of that person. Who is the auditor? So I'm writing my name. What is the date of audit report? Let's say I'm putting tomorrow's date. It will not accept it. So the date, if let me put 31st/3/2025, then also it will not accept that date. Let's put today's date. And let's save it. So now we can display that balance sheet of that we have drawn. But wait, there's an error. What it is saying that please fill all the details of persons to allow the display of financial statements. What I've put as a check, because in a small and medium enterprise, what happens is that generally the person who has prepared the balance sheet, the name is not recorded properly. So what I did is, here you can write the name of the person, only then the financial statements will be displayed. Let me put my own name. Now we can display the financial statements. So in just 5 seconds, now the financial statement is prepared. The entire balance sheet is in that format, which is given by the ICAI, PL, schedules, and the fixed asset. We have another option. If you suppose we have to upload somewhere and the time is less, what we can do is, if you want to send to a client, we can just click PDF and the PDF file will be generated. One more thing, suppose you want to generate the UDIN. So what it will do is log the data, click on generate UDIN, pre-fill the form, and click on generate UDIN. What it will do is it will go on the website without any manual intervention. If the internet is good. Thank you. That's my time. Sorry if I have over-exceeded, but I was so excited to show you. Thank you. Thanks a lot. You're a lovely audience. Thank you.
Hello. Thank you, Rahul. It was a really wonderful presentation. Can we have the questions from jury, please?
Yeah, Rahul, as usual, it was a great presentation.
Thank you, sir.
And I know your love for VBA.
Thank you, sir.
Can you show us your code, what you have written for ODBC connectivity?
Yes, sir, sure. Just a second, sir. So this is the import file.
No, I'm not talking about this. I'm talking about the code using which you had connected Excel
ODBC,
with the ODBC.
Sir, there is no TDL.
I'm not talking about the TDL, my dear friend.
Just a second, sir. Just a second, please.
Correct.
This is the code. It will call ODBC tally and give us the.
Okay.
Hey, just a second, sir. No. Sir, this is the code.
Okay.
Here the request file is in the Excel
Got it.
cell.
Okay. You had used API to figure out the classification of the ledger, right? Why didn't you use API for depreciation rate?
So this is a thing that the time was short, sir. This is the next thing I
Are
will
you
do.
really sure that you are giving me the right answer?
Yes, sir. So I have created the button. The button is there, but I couldn't do the proper coding.
So, Rahulji, great presentation.
Thank
no
you,
questions
sir.
from my end. Thank you.
So I have like two small questions. The
Yes, sir.
Excel, the output file, whatever you have created with this thing, does it come with the embedded formulas into it? So if I have to
There
change-
is no formula, sir.
Okay, thank you. And another question.
The basic reason is somebody changes it and the balance sheet goes away. I don't want that. Everything has been done by VBA. It gives you the output.
And what about the continuation of the data in the tally? So the same will work, or we have to tweak it little bit?
Sorry,
Because
I didn't understand.
you have imported two different tally data at the
Yes,
initial
sir.
level.
Yes, sir.
What if the continuation of data is there in the
No
same
issues.
tally?
Just change the date, sir.
Okay, you have
Just
to change the date and
Yes,
import.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Great one.
Thank you, sir. Hope everyone liked it. Thank you.
He will share in community group his contact details.